Yo, welcome back to the Potty Energy. We got another video today, and listen, we are back again with some reactions. And listen, it's not from Twitch, but hey, if you want to end up supporting the Twitch, the Twitch is in the description below. And listen, I know I've been peeping that y'all might not like the gaming, but I like to do the gaming because me and I'm a gamer. But I know some of y'all is here for the reaction, so I might as well mix it up in the palette. But if you're new here, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and also don't forget to share the video with a friend or foe. It doesn't matter. It could be damn Stan, that Shawn Michaels super kick, or it could be anybody else. Outside of that too. Tell me your favorite part in the comments, and let's get straight to what we are here today. Okay, so the vid today is the real problem with the black community. And listen, there's a whole bunch of problems with the black community. And listen, I can say this as a black man in the United States. So let's get straight to it, and let's see, can we agree on most of the things that the video is talking about.
You know, black people have a problem.
Black
people to talk about. And before I talk about these problems, I need to make a disclaimer.
Look, in no way am I trying to bring down the black community by making this video.
All I'm trying to do with this video is just bring awareness to our problems and give our community as a whole some constructive criticism.
Yes.
Now, with that out the way, let's get to problem number one. Black people love to glorify degenerate culture. I don't know why, but the black community as a whole just loves glorifying degenerate shit.
Oh my god, don't let me get started on this. Bro, it has gotten out of hand. It done got out of hand, bro. And you seen her. Listen, this is no disrespect to Sexy Red. Listen, but it's the fact is that we are glorifying the fuck that she's talking about. It's just crazy.
There's trapping, being a hoe, hell, even killing. Like in most hood areas, if you're the most well-known trapper, you're the king of that area and kids look up to you. For some reason, that same thing is starting to happen for being a hoe. Like no other race glorifies shit like that, bro, except us. Black people are the only type of people that will look at a regular 9-to-5 average guy and will call that nigga lame, all because he doesn't trap and have a Hellcat. That shit makes absolutely zero sense. And for whatever reason, being a hoe is just popular as hell right now. Like it feels like a good portion of black women only want to be outside. Everyone wants to have a roster. Everybody wants to be outside shaking ass and shit. And these hoes want to be hoes for these trappers instead of being a hoe for Jesus. Y'all get the point though. Black people just glorify this shit way more than any other race. And I feel like a big reason for that is our role models, bruh. Because when you really just think about it, who are the main role models for our kids in the black community?
Let's go on this list. Sexy Red, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, the City Girls, that's some, Ice Spice, Glorilla, tell me in the comments who I left off, but that seems about some of the role models. But the thing is, bro, as parents, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Listen, yes, they gonna look up to some of these people and you have nothing else to do about it. But sometimes you're gonna just have to sensitize a little bit of it. Listen, I was sensitized since day one and I turned out fine. But that was not the point. But yeah, I get what he's talking about here.
Sexy Red and Lil Baby.
I'm like, what he say? Fuck me.
Oh, yeah,
our community doesn't have good role models. That's why we suffer from this massive degenerate culture. Because when Dr. Umar is the only
King
guy
Von
who's
at some
speaking
point.
some, and I truly mean some good principles in my brother in Christ, we are fucking cooked. Speaking of cooked though, a lot of black people's mindsets about money and status are very, very cooked. Which leads us to our next problem. We care about money and status way too much. Like bro, a lot of black people will literally do anything for money, bro. Except work a regular job. Like I'm telling you, black people are truly some of the hardest workers and smartest people when we really truly put our mind to it. But the only fucking problem is that we always put all of our effort into the wrong shit. Like instead of trying to be doctors, lawyers, astronauts, and hell, even politicians, all niggas wanna do is become trappers, scammers, and rappers. Every single black person watching this video, listen to what I'm saying right now. There is nothing wrong with working a regular 9-to-5 job. And a good amount of black people are starting to realize that. But for the people who still are trapped into the mindset of trapping and scamming being the only way, stop that shit, because the only place that will lead you to is a jail cell or a fucking coffin. And if you watched any drug crime show like Snowfall or Power, you will quickly realize that. But a big reason on why we go so hard to get money most of the time isn't even for a beneficial purpose. Because the only thing that niggas want to do when they get their money is spend it on meaningless shit. All so that we can flex on other people. We buy shoes, clothes, chains, hell, even cars. Why do you think every single black person who has money also owns a Hellcat? All that black people care about is their status in society. That's why you will have niggas perfectly fine with being trappers just because it's looked at as cool in the black community. We as a whole community need to have better aspirations, bro. Because there is no reason why you should be spending $300 on shoes that only cost $20 to make. If that, because you know that shit was made in them China sweatshops. Like, niggas are dead ass selling their souls just so they can get the money to flex, bro. Instead of trying to help and benefit your community. But what's also fucked up is that we're all some hating ass motherfuckers.
Would y'all suck a dick to save your mom's life?
Yeah, I actually.
Good question. Yeah. Private, take it to the grave. Yeah.
He said that. But if you want to see me say more wild shit, tap into the streams. See, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And every single time I stream, I say wilder and wilder shit. And if I said on YouTube, I would probably get banned.
Drake's dick. If y'all seen the link, what y'all rate his dick? That's not gay. It's
Okay, no.
just asking an objective question.
Get 100,000 followers on Twitch. Let's go ahead and break that record. Let's go ahead and... Problem number 3. Black people love to hate on other black people.
Oh, it's
Brother in
facts.
Christ.
Prime example. If y'all been on Twitter, right? And no, I'm not calling that bitch X for the niggas. Oh, technically, it's called X. They rename themselves from Twitter and call themselves X. No, I don't care. Stop. It will forever be Twitter. TWITTER.
I'm telling you right now, black people will literally hate on you for doing anything. But you can even be trying to better yourself by reading a book or whatever. I swear to God, niggas will be on your ass talking about, damn nigga, why?
Oh, another thing. Try going to a random IG Reels and you gonna see it very evident.
You reading that shit, all stupid ass trying to get smarter and shit. Shut the fuck up. Like, can we not just applaud our own people when we do good? We don't always gotta be so negative, bro. And the worst part about it is that the main that be hating me living the sorriest lives. And nowadays it feels like a lot more are trying to glorify poverty and being from the hood. White people don't glorify being from the goddamn trailer parks. And it's gotten so bad that I was on TikTok the other day, and I swear to God, I literally seen 2 niggas having a fucking broke off. The niggas was going cent for cent trying to see who was more in poverty. Like, that shit is absolutely insane, bro. And for whatever reason, it's also become a trend for black women to hate on white girls just because black men are starting to like white women. Like, there's a lot of things wrong with that. First off, you can't get mad at white women for black men being attracted to them. Like, what the fuck do you want them to do? Be ugly? Second thing, black men have always loved white women. I mean, where do you think mixed babies came from? That shit came from slavery times, back when Master's daughter wanted a little bit more.
It was all the way back to the 1930s.
But most importantly, if black men like white women more than black women, maybe, just maybe, the problem is actually black women. Some black women, let me say that. And also, there's nothing wrong with a black man liking white women. I like white women. I just love black women too. There's nothing wrong with that. But something that is wrong is our goals and aspirations, which is number 4. It feels like nowadays the main goals for black men growing up is to either become an athlete or a rapper. And if those things fail, they want to become a trapper. Like, to all my black men, y'all do realize there's more to life than becoming a rapper or an athlete, right? Like, I feel like that's every black man's goal growing up, bro, for whatever reason. And why don't we want to become astronauts or like doctors and shit? Or hell, even photographers, bro. Like, there's so many other cool jobs. They trying to go to the league, which is most likely not gonna happen, let's be real. Damn. Or trying to become a famous rapper, which is also most likely not gonna happen. Damn. Like,
hate them
those
same
things
hoop
are
dreams.
way harder to do than
Not gonna
people
happen.
think, bro. Having regular goals and passions is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And for some of y'all black women, yes, I said some, I'm not gonna associate this with the whole community. I will never understand the mentality of being blessed with life, being blessed with goals and aspirations, and wanting to throw all that away just because my baby mama. Like, that makes no sense to me at all. I don't understand how black women look up to these rapper baby mamas. Like, I'm not finna name names, but y'all know the ones I'm talking about. These women are literally famous because they got a fat BBL and got pregnant by a rapper. And all that these women do is just post on Instagram and get into meaningless drama with other female baby mamas. Like, we as a collective people gotta be more realistic with our goals, bro. There's nothing wrong with working regular 9-to-5 office jobs or even being blue-collar workers. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. As long as you're providing for your family, all is well. It's just a lot of people don't care about their families, which unfortunately is problem number 5, which I also think is the biggest problem. We as a community don't care about our kids, and we're also not there for them. What's the most common stereotype made against black men, specifically black fathers?
Black fathers just leave their kid and go get the milk to all them ones that had to suffer it. Thankfully for me, my dad was in my life, and I don't want to rub that in on some of your faces because I know how that must be feeling. I don't want to put anybody's business out there, but hey, look at the date, look at how long when Dub was born, and then you didn't realize you did all this without that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Black fathers abandoning their kids. For whatever reason, a lot of black men just aren't there for their kids. And honestly, I feel like that's one of, if not the biggest problem in the black community. Family is the most important thing in most of our lives. Because no matter what, family is always gonna be there for you. And if it's not there for you, that's when you start getting fucked up in the head. Which is why I feel like this generation of black people was cheated out of a lot of things. And you can really see that effect on how our generation is turning out to be. But I'm gonna just put it like this. As a whole community, black people have just kind of abandoned the concept of family. We should not be letting these black women raise these kids all by themselves. And as black men, we have to step up and be there for your kids no matter what. And as a community, we have to bring the idea and the concept of the family back. Because truthfully and honestly, if we had a better concept of family, I feel like our whole community would be in a better place right now. But besides that, that's the end of the video. Appreciate all y'all for watching. Follow if you're new, subscribe if you're new,
video.
like if you're new. Make sure you follow all my socials, my Instagram, my Twitter, and most importantly, my Twitch. Also, make sure you subscribe to my second channel and join the Discord. We're trying to build more of a community over there, so make sure you join that shit. And also, go cop the brand, off-brand. The link to the website is right here. If you want to cop this beanie, it's from Motion Lifestyle. The link to that website will be in the description too. But besides that, that's pretty much it. Appreciate all y'all for watching. You know I love all of y'all. Thank you and goodbye.
Bad pause. But yeah, that was a video from OneCloud9. And it's kind of true. He was spitting in there. About the black community. But outside of that, hopefully y'all end up enjoying the video of me reacting to the video, to a point where you end up leaving a like and also subscribing. Because listen, we got goals this year, baby. Got goals. And listen, you that's viewing the video, you came this far, you matter. You matter, mama. And you can make one of your favorite upcoming YouTubers get to a level that he can provide more for. But that's besides the point. Also, don't forget to leave a share the video. Like I said earlier. Also, don't forget to tell me your favorite part in the video in the comments below. And I am out of here.